Naturally, we're competitive. You know, we're competitive with other runners, we're competitive with ourselves. And so when you get into a yoga class, and especially if it's your first time, maybe even your first 3 months of class, there are always going to be people, you know, that may be a little bit more flexible than you, but we really just have to maintain focus on ourselves and just stretch as far as we can stretch and do what we can do, but just continue and don't give up.
Hi, I'm Sid of Sid Yoga, and this is Corey. Today we're going to show you the seated butterfly. So you're going to start in a seated position as you come down to the ground. And now bringing the soles of your feet together, your knees open wide. So you often see this in the beginning of the practice as you move through, that your knees are lifted very high. And part of that comes from the stiffness in your hips. And so you can do a kind of a check to know which hip is stiffer. Just lift your right heel off the ground. So as you do that, one heel will lift up, your toes still point down to the earth. Then lift the other heel up. And then, but drop your right heel back down. And so now you can see with Corey, her heels are pretty even as far as which one lifts higher. So her hips are pretty balanced. One thing you can do, you'll often notice that this posture may create a little tension in your back. You could sit on a block or something underneath your hips to elevate your hips above your knees, creating a release.
Please just look at the videos and incorporate those into your routine. After you run, before you run, maybe on a day that you're off. You can still utilize these videos at any time.
So you want to make sure that your spine is long, growing through the top of your head, shoulder blades squeeze back behind, and then knees just continue to drop down. As you do that, you can see Corey's getting a little looser over time here. And so now as she presses her knees down towards the earth, she can also go a little deeper by folding forward, pressing her heart center towards the tops of her feet. This creates another length in her spine and also gets her deeper anchored to her sit bones. Again, our hips are kind of the steering wheel to life. So the looser we can open up our hips, the better protected our knees become. And it's a posture that allows you to really go deeper, protect your body, but also open up in many ways. As your hips get looser, your shoulders become protected, your knees and ankles. So this is a great posture to begin to end your practice or end your run, to open up as a deeper and more improved athlete. And thank you to Corey. Again, I'm Sid of Sid Yoga. We thank you for today. Have a good one. Peace.